Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Wartales. Today, yes, I have paused the game already because of that and that, but today I have hope that I'm actually able to get not just to Marheim Castle, but also finishing the scenario completely because obviously we still have one scenario quest going on. Once that has happened, I will try to do the Vanquish mission. We talk to the Peddlers Guild spokesperson, and hopefully that is it, meaning that I can actually go to the Tavern of Fortune's Mate, or we move into Harak. And if I'm not mistaken from what I saw on Steam a long time ago, let's get the right way to do all questing here is the order I have currently been following. So Tiltren, then off to Korcha and everything there, then off to Marheim. Hang on, I could do it easier. Tiltren and Mount Altis, then off to Arthes, then off to Vertruse, where we are now, and after that it should be heading into the Harak border. Now let me see. Guides. Problem is the map is probably a little bit outdated because it's for version 1.0.45207. So the next would be Ludern. This is actually the order. The map is ordered in the way people should go in. Now, what I know from a previous playthrough is that Ludern is a piece of crap. It's not the easiest area, especially one of the main missions is terrible. So when time comes, I'm going to see how I deal with that. There are some options. I have some idea how to solve it. And one of them could be very cheesy, so we'll see. For now, what's most important is them, because of my suspicion level, and that. So what I'm going to do is, since I was needing the white ladder anyway, heading in there and hope that we're going to be attacked by the ghost pack at some point. Looks like we aren't. Okay, let's move on because I don't want the guards on my tail. We need to get to Marheim Castle one way or another. The biggest problem is this bridge. If I'm able to pass that bridge, I'm good. Because we can disappear in the woods again. There are guards there, by the way. At least I think they are guards. Not going to take that risk. Only merchants. Good. Problem solved. Problem not solved. Well, this is the kind of problem I don't mind. But at least not that much. Let's see. We got one group, two groups. This is simply a matter of positioning my troops, and that's it. Or maybe not simply. Now she can stay there. And she going this way. Problem with those boars is they will break um, the engagement and then attack something else. Now let's see. Teacher heading out. Oh, she can't. Crap. Ay, 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 ay. This was very stupid. This was so very stupid. Oh god, I made this was a terrible mistake. Because I basically just screwed up the entire fight now. Well, I still can deal with anything. It'll just be going to take a little bit longer. That works. That means for now she has to deal with that boar herself. Good news. I can always send in some other help. And gone. Now should I? No, I shouldn't. There's no need to. Thank you, Piggy. It's time to earn a victory point. Done. Done. And one. Almost done. Problem solved. That's how you deal with piggies. Some piggies going to the market, but some piggies ending up at the market being a sausage, or ham, or bacon, things like that. In the end, I don't think many piggies remain here. I think this is actually the very first time. Oh, I don't need to. That I finished a battle in the first round. But then, yeah, some things are exactly that easy. Off to my Heim castle. I still need 20 points reduction in my gear. If I wanted level, so.
I have called on you, mercenaries, because I cannot entrust the Guard or the Brotherhood with this mission. Arresting an Alizarian princess is both dangerous and unheard of.
Really? What's about kidnapping?
Everything you learned from the trackers, Rosal and Juran, points to Brunhild Adra Alizar. She poisoned Vertruse in a bid to make me pay dearly for the remedy. Corinne's abduction is the key to this whole mess. With her gone, I am free to wed another woman, Brunhild's daughter, under the law of all-seeing eye. Uniting Vertruse and Alizar is the first step to fulfilling their dream of restoring the Northern Kingdom. You must bring them back to reality. My men have surrounded Brunhild Adra Alizar's manor, but I need your help to apprehend her.
We got reputation, money, and a border pass. Very well.
The fact that Lord Old Marheim lets me work here proves just how trustworthy I am.
Good to know. How many coal do we have? 16. Anything else I can actually sell to him instead of buying? Don't think so. Nope. Any weapons I can craft? Don't think so. Because I don't have enough rhyme steel by the theater. Nope. I am able to craft more ghost. He doesn't have the layers. Okay. So I need, let me think. Stack. Need white leather. Movement. Critical hit, so I can do the part. This explains why I wanted to attack the ghost pack. I need white leather, a lot actually, because I want to give every melee fighter the layer of the reinforced layer of the stack, but I'm missing the white leather. The strength and armor is good for critical, and movement is also a nice thing. So that's actually something I can really use. However, since I don't have the opportunity for that, let's just give them, I got free throwing knives. Anything else? Not needed. That means leader told. 45 out of 530. Okay. Fiona. Throwing knife. Throwing knife. And she still got the bomb. Okay. I don't know how many. 2 left. Very well. So we have to go once again across the bridge. 19 points. Let's collect those goods. At some point I also need to cook again. And the mushrooms going around. Maybe the same way as I came there. Ah, look at that. Ghost pack. Thank you. Fight. Thank you. Just what I needed. Small ghost pack though. Can stay there. Can move this way. Sometimes, well, it's not sometimes. I have seen complaints from people about spending more time in positioning the troops as doing the actual fighting. And yes, in a way it's true. You are very often busy in positioning your troops and in general doing that more than the actual fighting. And it's something, there's nothing I can do about it because it is in general caused by the size of your team. So the larger the team, the longer it takes to position everybody where you want them. Nothing we can do about it. This time I won't make the same mistake. That's it. This time I won't make the same starting mistake from the previous fight. I should have let him move one step ahead. Well, never mind. $47. Well, not bad. Probably no. So I have to deal with terror again. The nice part will be once the nightmare pops up. We had two of those recoil bombs after all. One, two, done. Very nicely. No. Done. Oei. Well, never mind. Because I'm going to earn that point anyway. Oh, or not. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to earn that point anyway. I hope it is good. Within the range. Yep. Should actually need better throwing weapons, but I only had one white leather. So not much use for what I don't want to use. The nightmare. Now, there. Very well. Except in first. I don't know how many that actually came in with the nightmare. It's a wolf and a boar for sure. So it's a matter of we'll see. hopefully that board is... It is. Very nice. Just as I hoped for. Now let me think. Not yet. You know what? Who cares? Done. And back that way. And done. I couldn't use that one because of, well, you see the circle. Now it's time. Oh, come on. You're kidding me, right? No. I can't do this. Because that will hurt anybody but the one I want to hurt. Maybe 45. It could be close. No, wait. That was stupid. But it may be possible. No, it isn't. Zander. There. I'm able to make it. Okay, so we're going to deal with this a third round. The only thing I need to do is get one companion out of that lightning range. Unless Simon is... No, he isn't able to do something. Well, that helped. Bleeding is so nice every once in a while. Done. $14 leather. Good. Chests. Doesn't look like it. Nope. So 45 carcasses, that means 22 rests before it's actually turned into something else. Before I'm done with it. Also, we have a path upgrade. Blaster. Oh, because I've been throwing bombs. Okay. And Ghost Hunter. Very good. Cook. Pork, wolf, sausage, venison skewers. Not really something useful. $28. 34. Done. It's so easy. So, what we got here? Wood, silver statuette. That's from the lectern. Cured meat. Yeah, well, we got a lot of meat, so some grease, materials, salt, fangs, venison, and resin. Nothing at the tavern. And good. This also means, no, this also means that I can put another item in the lectern. She got 1 point. So let's put it in dexterity, because that will increase the damage even more. That's it. Pig unlocked the specialty agitator. Well, that's nice. Speciality. And Frisme becomes butcher. agitator. During infiltration, reduces the rival tavern's prestige by 10 more. No. Lucha. Frisma. To produce delicious, simple dishes which can be sold at a higher price. So this is actually going up now. Still a journeyman. So I'm still waiting for that 2 more slots to be unlocked. Taverns. Cook. One more shift. One more shift. Okay. And I have a food problem. Hammer and probably dagger, because I do have an assassin here. So it's not an assassin, it's a spear. Okay. We also have 1000 money. Spear. Also spear. Both costing me 1000. Now let's check. It's Alazar, Eric. Alazar. Let's check my relations. Alazar and Herrick Kingdom are good. Aderen and Gothenburg, nothing. And each and every mission is Alazar or Herrick. I'll think about what I'm going to do. If I'm going to hire a bandit here, a mercenary here, swordsman. Or am I going to use that money to improve stuff? Upgrading 1000. So I need to upgrade everything later. Well, maybe I should have spent the money in... Too late now. I should have spent my money to get that other...
With no place for your population to pray or worship, the plague of heresy could spread at any time. Your fief could fall prey to decadence, my lords.
Right, but there's no need to scream about it.
Preserve the faith. Preserve public order.
The bandits are up to something, my lords. Some say they're going to attack to try and take this place back. We must prepare ourselves.
Produce malicious armor. Okay. So I need to build a church. Just like the funds right now. Forge. Okay. Well, that's not a problem. This probably is. I need food. Fish hook. My raw materials. Both give the same amount of food. But one is trade goods. Let's go for the fish hook. That point solved. That's all of that is fine. So the Church of Light, however, is going to be a problem. Okay, we're off to the lady. 61 reputation. By the time we're actually there, I think the moment it falls to 50, you're not really hunted anymore, so. Let's see if I'm able to avoid everything until we get there. Not yet. Looks like I have to make a minor detour through the city. Or not. Well, looks like I dodged that one. Oof, there we go, below 4. So 49. Problem solved.
Might she be looking for work? Here is your reward.
Let's see what they got. Only vanquish missions. Yeah, but I want to go out of this area. A ranger. A bow. And a brute. I already have a brute. And a bow and a ranger. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is trying to get him. That's armor. So, armor. Medium. Forge. And helmets. Medium. Forge. Too soon. Too soon. Now, am I able to do armor layers? Some. Let's see. Red movement critical. Stack. And guard. Um, Tracker. Stack. And red. That's how we do it. We also got a knowledge point, so it's time to actually check what we can do. Acadian steel and vermeil. Well, I'm not going to use those yet, so there's no need for that. Beer, wine and meat. Cooking pots. Tuna, prawns, bream, hemp tea and rabbit. Increase the troops' happiness. Yeah, if you made tea from hemp. Never mind. Colossal layer of the rats. Learn. Because 1 movement and 6 critical hit compared to 1 movement and 3 critical hit. Then this is absolutely a much better one. Except level 9 armor, so I could only use this in the rhyme steel gear. Let's go fishing, if it works. Some relaxing before we going into a war. Ah, birch. Okay, so I can make food based on birch. We can make food based on carp. And more carp leaf.
We won't get in the way. The broker asked us to let you arrest this woman. Our role is only to stop her until your arrival.
Okay. Then we're off to Ludern.
How ironic. Clement sent my own people to kill me. I don't suppose you mentioned abducting his fiancée.
Lady, I'm a mercenary. We're working for
Of
money.
course you didn't. You are going to slaughter Clement's men and let me go.
And if I
Why,
refuse?
you ask? Because you need me to escape, of course. I'm taking Karine with me, along with any evidence linking you to me. No one will ever know of your actions here. And if that doesn't convince you to bend the rules, I am offering you a reward and giving you access to Alizar. So what do you say?
I'm not working. No, I'm not going to be blackmailed and bribed. Let's see. We have her. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay. Plus the lady makes 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 6. 4, 5, 6. She's the boss. I do need 2 fast characters there. Because there are 2 ranged fighters in this group. Like I said, positioning everybody is the thing that's going to take the longest. How's this going to work out? I'm afraid he's going to get very heavy. We're able to get there? No. Okay, that doesn't matter much. Let's go. Okay, critical hit against targets engaged in combat increased by 50%. So they have a very good chance to get critical hits to anybody who is in combat. And when they don't have guard, their attacks apply vulnerability. So combine those two. If you get vulnerability on one of my characters and they're going to hit, yep, that means they're going to hit hard to anybody who is in combat. The good news, I'm also able to hit hard. Very hard. That's what I meant. Just have to make sure now that anybody else isn't hurting some of my team members. Nah, I'm gonna win. For sure. Good, that gives me the opportunity that's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. And these technologies will probably fire at either one of those two. It still works. Let's see. I'm able to deal with her. Okay. She's the boss, so this would be the most useful step. Time to start mopping up. If I can. Don't think so. Should have done it the other way around. Well, never mind. That works very well. In his back. Because that gives me the opportunity to use my archer. On him, to be precise. Like I said, no galvanization in the first round. Sentry. She won't be able to get there. Okay. One problem solved. Next problem solved. Let me think. That mace bearer is the most dangerous one. that mace bearer is also the one that's going to do the next attack. Solved. Who's next? Another mace bearer. After that, sentry. Okay. And gone. And gone. One hit. Whoa! Now, that's a big crit. Done. He can actually go to the sideline now. Bummer. Oh, maybe not. And finished. So what we got? Well, one level up. And I still want to replace her. Shift. Armor. But not actually the best stuff. She leveled up. I'm going to increase her movement. That's because of I know what's coming up next. I also need to give her a better hood at some point. Bill also leveled up. there.
You abducted me? I will have you hung as soon you killed Brunhilde Adra Alazar to free me. But weren't you following her orders? I am confused. I just want to get out of here.
Okay, bye. So,
Have you arrested Brunhild? Oh, she's dead.
yep.
Having to deal with the diplomatic consequences of this death will not sit well with the Broker Council. That being said, Alazar's interference in our affairs cannot remain unpunished. As for me, I'm in your debt. Thanks to you, I once again rule over a prosperous province and am betrothed to a maiden I trust entirely.
Yeah, but she doesn't trust me
Please
anymore.
accept this reward, which I hope is fair compensation for your efforts. Rest assured, you will always be welcome in Vertruse.
Right. Now, there is one more thing to do. And no, there's two more things to do. So I'm going to make this a somewhat longer episode, as I want to deal with that mission. And I want to deal with that representative. Oh shoot, I need to go somewhere else. One during each rest, happiness during each rest. Workshop. I'm keeping that and that. For a very simple reason. If I got another companion hired at some point, which I will, I can give him the armor right away. And currently what I want to add is this guy. A big swordsman at some point. Cook. I'm lacking cabbage. Okay. In that case, I'm not going to do anything. $40, $46, $50, $64. Where's the cured meat? 68. Absinthe and clockswine pie. Nice. And another audience. And done. Nice to get that up and running each time. Not yet. Cook. Brewer. And of course, Bart. So 7 rest from now. Nothing here. Another audience. Let's see, but I think he's
I was
demanding
part of another group of mercenaries, but one morning they left without me.
1224. See? Not going to work. Okay, now what else do they want? Because they want an audience. Ooh.
My husband had a terrible fall whilst helping to build your new district. He survived, St. Eliot be praised, but he can't get around on his own anymore. What will become of us without his wages?
Well, in that case, you go to work.
Finding homes for the influx of the new residents has been no easy task, my lords. As an alderman, I've had to show quite a bit of cunning and creativity.
Really? Why is that?
Unfortunately, all of these new shanties might possibly be made entirely of wood and straw, to save time, you see.
And
I
increase the
worry
fire
they
risk.
might pose a bit of a fire hazard.
Then, but my food and my trade goods are falling, and that's weird. by events 21. We'll see. I'll keep it like this for now. I need to go that way, because they are at that plateau somewhere. Okay. Not a good idea, Wolfies, but if you don't want to listen, you're going to feel it yourself. It's going to hurt you a lot. Drop him down. She needs a better spot. Going to be a bit complicated if you don't have the room for it. Let's go, wolf. Right. Done. I think my sound is getting a little bit loopy because it doesn't exactly sound the way it should. I'll survive. This is going to be a fun fight, by the way, because in general the AI currently has 17 melee, while I also have my rangers and my archers. So we'll see. The good news, I am able, the funny news maybe, it's not good. The funny thing is I am able to funnel all monsters into certain areas. And that is going to make things a lot easier for me. Particularly because of this. So I let the wolves simply attack my tanks. And because of that, I'm also able to deal with other monsters. Even before they attack me. See, you get this. Support and done. Am I able to? No. That's a shame. He will probably be able to do that in the next round when multiple wolves are attacking him. If multiple wolves are going to attack him. That's one. Everything going as planned right now. And then, of course, not. Wow. One. Don't want to attack yet. Whoa. Am I lucky or I'm lucky? And I do have the opportunity. So nice. One more turn, okay? Not going to spoil that fun. Yeah, why do it the hard way when I can do it the easy way? Like that. Do we have any rules left up here? No. Probably able to, yeah, done. That's the positioning I meant. Still need to repair some stuff. But that's basically how positioning works. Why I like to have a large team. And where are the buggers? There, in the woods. Never mind, I can't get the ambush. the ambush status, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Can do an easy fight after all, because I've got them surrounded. There's an archer. Yeah, this is attack from 3 places. That's going to be a very good way to destroy them. Should have spread out my team on this side. Well, never mind. It's going to be fun. Smash. And smash. Oh, it's a stabby stabby. Bomber. Those are the ones I need to be careful. Need to keep an eye on, always. Because they have an area attack to deal fire, and that hurts a lot. Renegade dealt with Saboteur. So let's see how much I can get the galvanization. The other bomber. A little bit worrying about that one. Ooh. Yeah, I keep increasing the critical hit my team can do, so I'm getting more and more critical hits on my team members by now. So you get this a lot. I'm afraid that she is going to hit her. Hopefully, I'll be able to slow her down a little bit. And hopefully I'm also able to lure her into another fight. Although I doubt it. Raiders, so the only thing they do is actually stand there and aim. That's it. More bleeding damage. Ah, oh, lucky me. Yep. Done. Well, like I said, I'm afraid she's being attacked. Except it wasn't by the one I thought it would be. And done. So in the end, it's the leader versus anybody else. There's only 3 left now. There can be only 2. Shoot. Done. And there's 1 more mission left. Off to Marheim. At least I can go by the roads now. And traveling by roads actually speeds things up, so. Doing a shortcut won't help. Just hope. Hey, haven't I been here yet? I haven't been here yet. How stupid. Because it would give me a border pass. So we got 2 border passes right now. Track. Got so much meat that by the time I'm actually able to do what I want to do, I might as well start selling all the carcasses. Okay, syrup next. Six. Might as well cook some low quality meals right now. that's because there's a reason, and the reason is very simple. If I'm not mistaken, there's actually a meal where I can use pork in. Hmm. 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Rest. So they have a very She's right, I could have called them. I need food and I need trade goods. This is actually making things worse. Ay, ay, ay.
Ask me anything. This for?
Yeah, that's the problem. I can't remove this right now. And I can't upgrade because I need 500 coins for that, for both. 227, still better than nothing. Anything there? I don't think so. Oh, wait. Shouldn't that be shipwreck? I want to finish that guild guy mission because this runs for 2 hours now. It's going much more slow as I actually thought it would. And I want to get in Marheim, so I better move on. One sec. No, that one. So I'm not in the mood to fight wolves right now. In a way, it's a bit of irony that I get 2 border passes right now, while I could have had one for a long time, and that I'm actually still needing a border pass there. So I can use one to get to Tiltren if I want to. Travel post. That's the guy.
Mercenaries, I have great news for you. The latest road you built and your growing reputation.
Marheim Corsia, okay.
The Peddlers Guild is honored to have your trust and hopes this gift will encourage.
Ghostbite, okay. Yes, Vertruse. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Now let me see. The Bear Tavern. Crossbow. Thaumaturge. Still not certain what to do with that guy.
Might she be looking for work? Our role here is your reward.
Let's not negotiate. Oh, that's the other way. Should have seen that.
This crook has been screaming his head off for days. I am this close to making him eat his cart.
Recipes. Feast. Apple and wheat. Now that's the advanced. Those are offering 13. So I need brandy and an apple. Or pork stew. Except I don't have pork stew recipe yet. Oh jeez. Let's see what she got.
Strange. The
Eel
market doesn't stink quite as much
and
now.
chicken. Okay. Eel and chicken.
I would offer wine to go with your cheese, but the disease has all but destroyed our vineyards.
Now I need to do lots of missions. Hey, oh, that was also asking for. There we go. Leave the rest. No, I can do 2 bread. Also, that's nice to fill. And after that, cider using apples. Done. Exit. Forge.
I just know this year will be a breeze. Without the vineyards, no need to circle new barrels.
That's it. The restoration is important because we got 10 more points added, so 30 armor points from one repair item. Off to the border. And as you can see, the road changed. At least for a while. Nice paved road, nice dirt road. Well, mud road I think it is now, with all that rain. And after 2 hours and multiple minutes, I finally reached the destination I was aiming for. Next episode we will cross this border. But for now, thanks for watching everybody. I do hope you have been enjoying this very long episode. At least you got something as a reward for not having an episode last week. So, nice compensation, I guess. I hope to see you next week. Have a good week, everybody. Goodbye.